What's up, everybody? I'm back, man. Real quick, as a reminder, this is a fitness channel with the twist, and today we're going to discuss a little bit about the celiac disease disorder. Someone had asked me that. I believe someone asked me that a while back, I think sometime last year, but someone was inquiring with me if I'm familiar with it. I do have a little, not history, I should say, a little knowledge about that celiac disorder. It's something that really should be taken care of because it can create a lot of issues in your life. But once again, this is a fitness channel with the twist. Today is not too much of a twist, even though I got a lot of stuff that I could twist on. Let me know, people, you know what I mean? But really what I wanted to do was just give everybody a shout out, man, that's been pulling up to the lives, man. The surprise lives, I haven't really designated a day that we're gonna stick to, but hey, you just never know with this cat right here. Pop up out of the blues, baby. That's why I always preach, keep your eyes open and your ears to the wall. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, man, celiac disease disorder. Okay, a celiac disease is a long-term autoimmune disorder, also known as celiac disease. It often affects the small intestine. That's where individuals develop intolerance to gluten. Gluten present in foods, people, such as wheat, rye, barley, breads, such as that. Some symptoms to be aware of are bloating, chronic diarrhea, constipation, gas, lactose intolerance due to the small intestine. Okay, you'll have loose, greasy, bulky, and bad-smelling stools, nausea, vomiting, and constant pain in the abdomen. Okay, so if you have any of those signs or symptoms, get yourself checked out because it's a serious disease, people. For most people with celiac disease, eating a gluten-free diet, if you eat a gluten-free diet, it allows the small intestine to heal. Okay, for children, it's going to take about anywhere from 3 to 6 months. Now, for adults, complete healing might, take several years. So it's important to be tested for celiac, okay, before trying a gluten-free diet, because if you eliminate gluten from your diet, you may get a normal reading without your blood test. A strict, lifelong gluten-free diet is the only way to manage the celiac disease, people. Always be aware of what you eat. Gluten can be hidden in foods, people, medicines, non-food products, including modified food starches, preservatives, stabilizers, prescriptions, vitamins, and minerals. And I'm referring to the supplements. You could even find it in lipstick products, toothpaste, mouthwash, communion wafers. Once gluten is removed from your diet, inflammation will go down. Okay, so yeah, but like I said, go and get tested, check it out. And before you get tested, don't remove all the gluten, because then you might just give a clean bill of slate. Okay, so you want to get an accurate reading. So remain doing what you normally do on a regular basis. Get your checkup if you're suffering with any of those symptoms that I mentioned. Okay, so with that being said, people, if you guys want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up, man. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_. And for those of you that's reached out to me in the past and you fiddle-diddled, don't think I'm going to jump to your attention because all of a sudden you want to do it now. You know what I mean? Hey, I have a set program. I'm not going to change for anybody. I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to put my rutina to the side because you're more than likely probably either on a good one or something, even though that's probably the best time to fish you guys in. You know what I mean? I don't want that. When you sign up with my team, I righteously want you to make a change in your life. I don't want to just fucking get your hand shook and your money took. You know what I mean? This is what I'm about, man. This is my passion, to help people change their lives. So, hey, this message right here will go out to that individual that reached out to me that you already know that you flaked. I send you a message, G. Get back with me with the time, because I saw your message this morning, but I'm not going to stop my routine because all of a sudden, you get this sudden urge that you're going to hop on the team. It doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Anytime anybody reaches out to me, make sure that you're willing to make that change in your life. You make sure that you're willing to invest in your life, because it's not going to be free. I need to be compensated for my services and to provide my program to you. You know, a 3-month program, what you get out of that is priceless. You know, all you have to do is just show up and be that student, listen and learn, and apply the blueprint. With that blueprint, you'll be able to keep for the rest of your life. Stay healthy for the rest of your life. That's what I do. I'm over half a century old, baby, and I'm in the best shape of my life. But yeah, so anyways, people. Yeah. Not the twist, but the appreciation. Wanted to thank everybody that's been pulling up to my lives, man. It's been a blast. It's going to take me a minute to get the hang of this, because yesterday I tried to drop a surprise live at 5 and the video didn't turn on. You know what I mean? The screen was there, but nothing was popping. The only thing popping was the pill line. But anyways, who knows? Maybe we might shoot one for today. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to drop this video early. Like I said, this is going to be a short video. This is just, I just wanted to shoot this masaje out there to thank everybody that's been supporting me, you know. And, you know, whether you guys like it or not, you cholos, funny bunnies, haters, and shit like that, you guys are supporting my channel low-key, you know. Hey, gracias, too. But to the real ones that are righteously got my back and supporting me, hey, much love and respect to you and all the real ones that surround you, and for anybody that you care about. You know what I mean? That's honestly the way I feel. But the ones that are doing all the hating, hey, you need a hug? I say give you a hug right here. You know what I mean? Maybe that might make you feel better. Maybe you lacked attention when you were younger. Who knows? Maybe that's just your cup of tea. You guys like fucking getting your clown on and just like to wolf shit. You know, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You guys are all welcome to pull up to my motherfucking YouTube, yada. I'm going to try to get together some moderators. I have an idea of certain individuals that I want to draft into my moderator crew, you know, because we're not going to tolerate certain individuals. I forget this one fucking lame's name, Hardy or whatever his name is, Louis and all that. You guys be talking pretty foul, you know what I mean? You don't need to be strolling my yarda, because I guarantee in real life, the way you behave, you wouldn't behave like that in front of me, no, or anybody else. That's just you behind the screen, you know what I mean? Like I said, who knows? You may be just some fucking straight nerd behind that screen wolfing, you know. I really don't know, you know what I mean? Because you guys ain't got no face on your profile, and that usually indicates a lot of things, you know what I mean? You have something to hide, and you're just straight a keyboard warrior. But anyways, people, once again, man, thank you to everybody that's been supporting me. Thank you to all my channel members, mandatory my channel members, man. You guys been rocking with me since day one. If you guys have any options or ideas that you want me to speak on right here on my channel, let me know, man, because, you know, I'm all ears, baby. You guys can see that. I'm all ears, you know what I mean? And I have an open mind about everything, you know. As long as it's respectful and it doesn't bring me out of my comfort zone, we can chop it up. But, hey, you never know. It just might pop in with another live today. If not today, maybe tomorrow, all right? But anyways, people, with that being said, man, like I said, if you want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up. It's highpowerfitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Once again, make sure you hit that hype button, okay? That hype button has helped me out. I believe it's helped me out. It pushed me out, you know what I mean? I've already reached my goal mark, and I'm on my way trying to get to that 15 racks now, baby. Let's make it happen, you know what I mean? Because the bigger my little platform gets right here, the more opportunities we have, the more opportunities I have to share with you guys. Why? Because then I see that this isn't a waste of it's never a waste of time, okay? Because I'm communicating with my crowd. But if I start to see some type of income that's gonna make me feel comfortable with where I could just let off the brakes a little bit on what I currently do, you know, hey, then I could devote a little bit more time to, you know, this program right here. But until then, I'm going to keep on showing up, people. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours.
Yeah. It's Coach Pedro in the building. High Power Fitness. We don't talk about it. We be about it. West Coast vibes. real grind, real game. Let's go. Rolling up early, sun ain't even rise yet. Mindset locked in, goal set, no regrets. Weights clank loud like a war zone echo. Discipline the weapon, every rep is a death blow. From the struggle to the hustle, we built this empire. No shortcuts, just sweat, pain, and fire. Nutrition dialed in, body sharp like a blade. Mental game strong, never fold, never fade. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, heart in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's the code. Coach Pedro got the blueprint, now watch it explode. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, heart in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's the code. Coach Pedro got the blueprint, now watch it explode. No gimmicks, no fluff, just truth and grit. Every setback's a setup for a comeback hit. We break limits, crush vices, elevate the mind. High powers the movement, leave the weak behind. From the streets to the gym, it's the same mentality. Respect, loyalty, strength, that's reality. So if you ready to transform, step in the zone. This ain't just fitness, it's a kingdom, a throne. High power, we rise, we grind, we shine. West Coast still in the soul, heart in the line. Don't talk about it, be about it.